Look for change in crevices. Look for change on the ground outside. Dollar bills. That's the thing. I don't like to ask people for anything. Like, I genuinely do not like to ask people for anything. So it's like, on here, I'm absolutely not gonna ask people, send me money, you know? I say that as a joke. I'm like, alright, yo, send me 10 lines, you know? But I'm not serious, you know? Like, it's y'all's money. It's your guys' money. I'm sure you guys need it more than I do. You know what I'm saying? I don't like asking for money. I find it, obviously, like, one, I don't like being vulnerable. And two, I don't like sounding like a beggar. Yes, I beg as a joke, but not actually. I am tired, Boogalicious. He does treat me like a princess. He spoils me in many different ways. As much as he can if it involves money and materials, but again, he only has so much money. I'm never gonna ask him for money. That's not the right one. Yeah, that's not the right chord. Offer up. It's not about money, it's about being a good provider. Again, he's a mechanic. He only makes so much. He just got promoted too. He only makes $25 an hour, and that's only $25 an hour of working on a car. And not only is it working on a car, but it's not like the full amount. He could spend 4 hours working on a car, but if whatever he's needing to do, say like an oil change only takes an hour, but something happens where he has to like redo it or something, it takes him like 2 hours. And it takes him like 2 hours to do. He's only getting paid the 1 hour because that's how long it's supposed to take. He's very independent. He not only takes care of himself, but he takes care of his mom, he takes care of his 2 brothers. He's been an adult since he was 13. He's been very independent since he was 13, when his mom had a stroke. So again, I am never going to ask him for anything. He has his own things going on. He provides enough for me. He provides love for me. He provides as much money as he can for me. And he does pay for pretty much anything, everything for me. And like, he can, but even with that, like, one, he's not like at the top level of being a mechanic, you know? So it goes like apprentice or something like that. Like, so when you first get on, you're like learning whatever, and then you move up to like mechanic B or something, and then mechanic A or whatever, and that's when like you're an actual mechanic, probably work on your own, whatever. He's barely a B. He just moved up. He's 22. He's my age. He turns 23 in May. I turned 23 this month. But he works hard. He works really hard. He hates his job, but he does it because he needs to make a living. I know it all takes time, but like, either way, whether he made $1 billion, I'm never gonna ask him for money. I'm never gonna ask him to do all that. Like, I genuinely don't believe that like a man has to provide for the family. Why can't it take two? You know, like,